Hello, young scholars. I hope that you are having a good day. Well, I know for many of you the academic year has begun. I know you're busy. This means adjustments of all kinds. You have to adjust, many of you I know, to a new school. Most of you, obviously, if not all of you, have to adjust to new teachers. Even if you have one or two teachers you've had in the past, you're having some teachers you've never had before. In addition to all of that, finding your way around and just sort of getting into the rhythm of things and finding your own pace and your own rhythm, and also establishing those goals that you have for yourself. Now, I am going to add something to that. It's time to start thinking about standardized tests. I mean, for those of you who take the ACT, yes, it's coming. For those of you who take the SAT, yes, it's coming. Now, those of you who are sophomores probably saying, I don't have to worry about that. Well, yes, you do. Number one, I recommend, even though technically you don't have to take the PSAT until next year officially, I recommend that you sign up to take it now. Many of your schools offer all kinds of practice exams. You know, I won't say practice makes perfect in this particular case, but exposure certainly does help. You know, there are all kinds of reports out there, and if you put your ears to the news, you'll hear all these reports on who scores higher than others, what ethnic group is scoring higher than others. There are even individuals from many communities, from educators from many ethnic communities, many minority communities, who truly believe that the test is against them, or it's not targeted or created for them. Well, the test wasn't created for anyone in particular except those who know math, have learned math, learned the foundations, and know how to attack it, because math is as pure as you can get. I'm not even a fan of mathematics, but it is pure. And no matter how many times you multiply 5 times 5 in any language, any culture, any place, it's still going to be the same answer. Well, the fact is also, on the other parts of the test, the literature, the vocabulary, yes, there is a bias. The bias is built in for those who read. Those who read. Think about this. The exam that just created, I'll use the SAT as an example, created out of individuals who work in New Jersey, who work at the College Board, and who spend a lot of time at ETS creating these examinations. No, they're not creating that examination for someone in Mumbai, in India, or Calcutta, or parts of the West Indies. They're generally creating it for an American audience. Yet, many students in Mumbai, in Calcutta, in other parts of the world, other countries score very highly on it. Many are avid readers. The test is biased towards those who read, and I'm talking about a pattern of reading for several years, not just reading for an exam or reading to a test to pass, but those who have been reading voraciously for many years and have that habit established, they'll do fine on the exam. I'm not promising a perfect score, but I am promising a degree of comfort. You ninth graders, that's why I say the one word for you is read. I absolutely mean that. There's a reason why competitive high schools have a reading list, because those who are well read are well exposed. So all of that to simply say one thing. Go to your guidance office and see how you can sign up for the practice SATs, for the practice PSAT, and sign up for the real PSAT, and plan to take it in October. Plan to also take, if you're a sophomore, the SAT or the ACT at the end of this academic year. And if I say at the end of this year, because you need this year. This is a critical year for your knowledge. This builds your foundation. You are now on a serious college preparatory track. This year is essential, and you need this year. So as a result, I'll say at the end of the year, and I'll talk about that a lot more, believe me, but it's time to start thinking about the exams. One of the things that many people don't know, that once you're registered to take many of the standardized tests, those testing agencies will send you free software where you can practice and take it on your own and pace yourself and time yourself. And many students don't know that. They walk in unprepared and having had no exposure, so they're not used to pacing themselves, they're not used to the experience. It's there for you, and you can handle it. I'm very certain about that. You are bright. Tell yourself that every day. Anyway, I'm going to stop for now. My suggestion at this point is to make an appointment with your guidance counselor and sit down and talk. The moment your counselor knows that you're really serious, even if typically they talk to seniors more about that subject, you'd be surprised how many people, after they get over the surprise perhaps that someone so early in their high school experience is asking these questions. But the opportunity is there for you. And I suggest that you get busy and register for those exams. I'll stop for now. Take care, be wise, be smart, because you are first degree bound. Take care. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.